Hey guys, it's Lally. I'm back with another little known, highly effective weight loss tip and a step-by-step guide on how you can implement it for your best health and to lose weight now. Awesome to see you again. I am so stoked to create this video. I am kicking back in my backyard in my sweatpants because this is a video on how a simple stress management technique can result in dramatic, healthy, natural, sustainable weight loss. So I'll explain a little bit about how stress and weight loss is like intricately intertwined. And then I'll explain to you a very simple technique I call the bookending technique that will prevent and treat stress before you even know you're under it. If you're anything like me, I don't even know I'm stressed out until the stress levels are way too high. So I developed this technique for myself to create my days around preventing and treating stress before it even happens, or without me even acknowledging it. So let's talk about stress and weight gain. Now, you've probably seen quite a lot of stuff in the press, in research, that stress causes weight gain for quite a few different reasons. But the number one thing people keep harping upon is that stress creates emotional eating. However, the University of Kentucky did a study where they taught one group of people how to intuitive eat, and you've seen the research and the numbers come back on how effective intuitive eating is for emotional eating and just like healthy diet in general. But what they did is they taught one group of people who wanted to lose weight intuitive eating and mindfulness eating techniques. They taught the other group techniques of stress management, and guess what happens? Within the control period, the stress management group lost an average of 17 pounds more weight than the intuitive eating group. So if you've ever wondered how weight loss and changing to a healthy lifestyle can actually be really, really fun and enjoyable, this is it. Imagine finding a way to have a more peaceful, calm day every day of your life, to have a more enjoyable, comfortable, chilled out lifestyle, and get in the body that you've always dreamed of. It really is that simple. Stress and cortisol impact metabolism in a big way. There's also a very big difference between good stress and bad stress. When I was in university and working my butt off to be in first class standing, which means straight A's, which doesn't have anything to do with intelligence, it's all hard work and planning. I was under constant pressure. University is one of the most stressful times in a young adult's life, and yet it was when I was graduating that I put on a ton of weight. There was absolutely no reason for it. I had been fit and healthy and lean and light for all of this time. I thought I had figured out everything about how to be in my ideal body composition, but it turns out that the positive stress of school had a completely different impact on me than the negative stress of the things that I was facing in my last year. In my last year of university, I came up against a lot of negative stress, a lot of emotional stress. And without changing any of my habits whatsoever, eating, exercise, nothing, I gained a ton of weight. I started doing this research into what actually causes weight gain and how to lose it because I went to New Zealand to get away from all of this negative stress that I was under, and I went to a meditation retreat where they were feeding us tons of high-carb food. Like, we're talking like 6 meals a day, and I was not able to exercise the way that I normally at home, and I started losing weight. I'm going to say it again. Stress and cortisol, the hormone that's released when you are under stress, impact metabolism in a big way. Now, if you hear nothing throughout this, I want you to hear the bookending technique that I'm going to talk about at the end to manage stress on a daily level, and I want you to hear this. Stress is hormonal. Fat loss is hormonal. Get it? And as I said, if you're anything like me, you may not even know that you're stressed out. So let's make a plan to make sure you aren't. My bookending technique is how I manage my stress on a daily level, to prevent it before it happens and treat it before I even know it's there. Signs of high cortisol: belly fat, muffin top, stretch marks. That's right, stretch marks aren't due to fat loss or fat gain, they're hormonal, which is why they happen at puberty, pregnancy, bodybuilding. Hello. You're tired but wired. You're tired but you can't rest. You know, your mind's going and your body wants to sleep and you don't even know what to do. You're tired in the morning when you wake up. You feel brain fog, like you can't concentrate oftentimes in the day. You're slow healing or recovery. Mood swings, sugar cravings, and indigestion. Yeah, indigestion is linked to anxiety. All of this contributes to poor diet and low energy. Now, I know there's a ton of research going into diet and exercise, and I'm going to actually cover those topics in other videos, so subscribe if you aren't already. But if you're stressed out, your diet is going to be poor, and you aren't going to have the energy to do the things you need to do to get fit. So even if stress and cortisol didn't directly impact your metabolism, your ability to break down fat and use it for energy, it directly impacts your ability to do what the fitness and diet industry is already telling you to do, which is diet and exercise. Good diet and physical activity at least. Like I said, I'm going to explain more about those facets in other videos, so subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, intro. My stress management technique, I call it bookending. It does not take much time. It prevents and treats stress. You don't even have to know you're stressed out to do it. And it increases your quality of life, as well as weight loss. As I mentioned before, my last year of university, as I was graduating and transitioning, I gained a ton of weight without changing anything. And you know what? I lost it just easily. Managing my stress with this bookending technique, literally, the pounds melt off on a daily basis. It is amazing. Okay, so I call it the bookending technique because you start your day with it and you end your day with it. So what you're going to do is you're going to create stress management techniques and put them into a morning routine and a evening routine. Now these are huge buzzwords right now, right? Morning routine, evening routine. Why? Because they work. Highly effective individuals have morning routines and night routines. You talk to supermodels, they've got a morning routine and a night routine, and you better believe it is healthy and stress managing. Now, what the secret is that it's actually really simple and really pleasurable to put these kinds of routines into place and to manage your stress on this level and create this kind of healthy lifestyle. And it's really, really quick. What the problem is, the trouble is that if you're under a whole bunch of stress already, you have a bunch of like emotional blocks and whatnot, then it's hard to just do it. So I've actually created a comprehensive program that goes into very deep-seated reasons why you can't just do it. So if you have emotional, energetic, unconscious, even physical blocks to just kind of getting up and doing these things on a daily basis and creating those habits, then I would highly recommend actually enrolling in those courses to uproot the reasons for you not being able to just do the healthiest self that you know you are deep down, your perfect body that you envision, that you can just kind of let go of the fat and step into, but you just can't seem to do it. That program is the solution for all of that. You can definitely start this off today, right now. So my bookending technique in the morning, cuddle. Okay. So you don't need a partner to do this. You can even cuddle your pillow, or I used to cuddle like a stuffy. Okay, so cuddle when you wake up. Start to call upon like good, loving feelings, that you're supported, that the universe loves you, that your partner loves you, that like, you're comfy in your bed. Feel all those good, warm feelings of like niceness, and this doesn't have to take very long, just a couple of minutes. Then sit up in your bed and meditate. So don't lay too long. It's actually not really good for your body to hit snooze, but if you're gonna hit snooze, only do it for like 5 minutes. Like and mentally prepare yourself. Cuddle, mentally prepare yourself like you're getting up for the day. You're supported. You're good. Whatever makes you feel good. Like call on those feelings of goodness, and then sit up in your bed and start to meditate. So this is very basic. You can get some very basic techniques in there from anywhere on the internet. Just Google, morning meditations or meditations in general, or breathing meditations, whatever. I'll cover more on breathing in other videos. Subscribe for that. But basically, what you want to do is you want to envision your day. You want to like call upon these mental images, your thoughts, and feelings on how you want your day to go. Like your perfect self, your ideal body, your ideal, version of you, how you want to react to situations today. If you are under a high stress job, like you have a lot of stuff going on and you need to be on the top of your game, then you can actually envision things that might go wrong in your day and how to address them effectively, how you want to address them. This is super powerful technique. Then you need to stretch. Okay, so like do a little bit of bed yoga. Below I've got a link to a free giveaway that is essentially your morning routine, the morning like mindfulness, emotional, spiritual, physical kind of wake up to start your day in a way that is extremely healthy. And you can sign up to my email list to get that below. But yeah, doing yoga, stretching, working out, getting like your sweat going, that is such a powerful way to start your morning and start your day. So then you can eat your breakfast and be on your day. That's bookend one. This is a powerful way to start your day. Imagine starting your day every day on the right foot. You can't go wrong with this method. It's foolproof, really. Try to mess me up after I've done visualization, meditation, yoga. Got yoga brain at that point. You're like in the game and ready to go in a healthy, productive way. Proactive human on this planet. Do it. So the other bookend of the day is closing up shop. So the bookend at the beginning, you're opening up to the world, like slowly, unfurling. And at the end of the day, you're going to do the opposite. So you're going to start to shut down and close in for your sleep, right? So it's called bookending as well because you kind of encapsulate the day so that the day's stress isn't bleeding into, this like continuum of like a week, a month, a year of things like building up. You blossom into the day and then you close it up at night. So you can have this rest and you've encapsulated the day. So at the end of your day, you're going to clean up everything, clear all of your surfaces, switch off from media for like, at least half an hour, if not like an hour before bed. And again, read, meditate, allowing, your unconscious and whatnot to like just process the day without mentally doing it. One of the best ways that I use to free up my mind to do this at the end of the day is to either journal, if you've had some crap go down that day, like journal it out, do a brain dump, or the other thing that I do almost every single day that is like incredible, because if you have like responsibilities that you're responsible for yourself at work or even at home, if you've got goals that you're working to yourself, and you don't just go to a job and be told what to do. If you have goals that you're working on yourself, make a to-do list at the end of the day. Clear off your desk, clear everything away, clear all your surfaces, clean all your dishes, just like make sure the whole house is clean so that when you wake up in the morning you can blossom into an actual new day. That's like part of closing down, and you'll be amazed at how good you feel. It's amazing. And believe me, this will help you lose weight. Imagine that. This awesome technique is like so simple, it's going to increase your quality of life, and you're going to drop pounds doing it. Yeah, that's right, you know, life is actually good. Your body isn't working against you. You can do this. You can get into your perfect body so effortlessly, so easily. You just need to open up the door. Okay, so bookending also works with weeks. We do it naturally. We do it with, you know, New Year's. We do like New Year's resolutions or like bookending the year. So if you bookend the week, really good ways to bookend the week, meal prep. You know, you hear this, like all the fitness gurus are always talking about meal prep. This just saves, honestly, for me, it just saves time and it ensures that I have like really good food. You can make like really yummy food in like big batches of stuff, you know, especially stuff that like takes a lot of time, so that it's just there. You have it for like days, you know, freeze it, whatever. You have those options, like you've already done the work, which is a really powerful stress management technique too. Is like just like foreseeing your needs and meeting them. Meal prep is a great way to do this. Schedule and track your goals. You know, on the weekends, you can do like a weekly sort of bullet journaling thing. We have like a Sunday digital media free day, we bullet journal and whatnot. That comes to my next thing, have a digital free day. You know, we schedule in things like a date night, adventure day, and these things, even though we're just been together for like a year, so, you know, it seems like kind of a new relationship to make sure we've got like our romance and adventure and stuff taken care of. But the thing is, it makes us happier. And honestly, it's like, it's an investment for the long term. So even if like you aren't in a relationship, it really doesn't matter. You need to be scheduling out activities that are necessary to your happiness and making sure they happen. You know, there's enough in life that is going to be off the cuff. You know, there's enough that's going to be spontaneous. You don't need to make your happiness reliant on like spontaneous bursts of feeling like going for, you know, an adventure. Schedule that hike in. Do it. Okay. Check back in with yourself. You know, make a list of things you want to do. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to get every single thing down, but check in. You know, track, look at what you wanted to do, what you have and haven't been able to do, things that you've developed over time that you'd like to try, etc. And just see how you're progressing. If you actually schedule in these things, you take the guesswork out of stress management. And like I said, if you're having trouble with this stuff already and you aren't really sure why, or you are sure why and you know that you need some help to get over it, whether it be mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic, or physical, then you can sign up for my freebie and I will help you through a morning routine that will help you bookend your day, make sure that you have a good day every day and manage your stress levels. You'll also look into the full program, which creates a bookend routine for you in the morning and the evening with super powerful therapies, and it just goes on a much deeper level to anything that is preventing you from getting into your ideal body composition. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I am going to be doing a series on all the facets that you need to lose weight. Number 1, manage your stress. See you next week. It was so good to hang out. Take care.